everyone. I'm here to start you on your next math lesson. We are going to be looking at this lesson, 9 fish, 10 fish. And let's go ahead and just jump right in. All right, so today we're going to solve some story problems. But today's story problems are going to be about penguins who love to eat fish. And we know that penguins love to eat fish. So let's see what the story problems look like. All right, a penguin ate 10 fish. A few minutes later, the penguin ate 3 more fish. How many fish did the penguin eat in all? Okay, so remember when we talked about story problems, again, we want to circle those important numbers. They're going to help us figure out the problem more easily. Sometimes word problems can be overwhelming. I remember when I was a kid, I'd see a word problem and it was just, so overwhelming, so many words and so many things to follow. But if you take your time and you circle the important numbers and underline the question they're asking you, it really helps you narrow down what's important and what you need to do next. Okay, so let's go back and look. A penguin ate 10 fish. So 10, do you think that's going to be important? I do. So I'm going to go ahead and write 10 on my board right here. I'm going to circle it for now. A few minutes later, the penguin ate 3 more fish. So he ate 3 more fish. Is that going to be an important number? Yes. So those are our 2 important numbers. The question says, how many fish did the penguin eat in all? So they want to know how many fish in all. So am I going to add or am I going to take away? Yeah, I'm going to add. I know that he ate 10 and then he ate 3 more. So in order to figure out how many he ate in all, I'm going to add them up, right? So let's go ahead and look at this problem. We have 10 plus 3, right? 10 plus 3. And there's that big empty box on the bottom, just like you see on the screen there, yes? Also, if you notice on our screen, we have a number rack. And our number rack, as you all know, goes up to 20. And all 10 beads are pushed over on one side on the top. And there are 3 pushed over on the bottom. So we can add these 2 numbers up. And 10 plus 3 equals, you got it, 13. Good job, guys. Let's look at the next one. On Sunday, Penny the penguin ate 10 fish for breakfast. That sounds like a familiar number we've been working with, yeah? Then she ate 6 more fish for lunch. How many fish did she eat in all? So again, before I reveal the equation, what are those important numbers that we talked about? Yeah, 10, because she ate 10 fish. And then what else? Yeah, and 6, because she ate 6 more. Those are our important numbers. And the question is, how many fish did she eat in all? So that's what we would underline. That's our important question. Would I add or take away? We want to know how many she ate in all. Yeah, we want to add. Let's go ahead and reveal that story problem. We have first 10, and then we're going to add the 6. Yep, you got it. And again, we have our number rack over there. 10 are pushed over on the top and 6 are pushed over at the bottom. So we can use that as a visual model as well. And we know that 10 plus 6 equals, you got it, 16. Very good, you guys. All right, let's check out this next one. So remember on Sunday, Penny the penguin ate 16 fish. That's a problem we just did. Do you remember? Yeah, she had 10 fish for breakfast and she had 6 for lunch. Yeah, that's the problem we just did. Well, on Monday, so this is a different day. Well, on Monday, Penny ate only 9 fish for breakfast. Then she ate 6 more for lunch. How many fish did she eat in all? Okay, this is a big word problem with lots of information, right? So, and there's 4 numbers on here. I see 16, I see 10, and then I see 9, and I see 6 again. So the first part of the word problem says, remember on Sunday, Penny the penguin ate 16 fish. She had 10 fish for breakfast and 6 for lunch. That was our last problem. So is that important information for our new problem? No. So let's erase that part from our mind as far as the numbers go. It's saying now, well, on Monday, Penny ate only 9 fish for breakfast. Is that an important number? Yeah, that's an important number. And then she ate 6 more fish for lunch. How many fish did she eat in all? So the important numbers that we have are 9 and 6. And then the question is asking us, how many did she eat in all? So are we adding or subtracting? Yeah, you got it. We're going to add, right? So let's go ahead and reveal this problem again. We have 9 fish that she ate in the morning, and then she had 6 for lunch. Now, again, on the side, you will see our number rack, and we have 9 pushed over on the top and 6 pushed over on the bottom. Now, before we answer this question, I want to show you guys something and why the story problem told you that part at the beginning. Remember at the beginning of the story problem, it said, remember, on Sunday, Penny the penguin ate 16 fish. She had 16 fish. She had 10 at breakfast and 6 for lunch. Well, that is not the numbers. Those aren't the numbers we're working with now, right? But they're very similar. It's 1 less. She had 1 less at breakfast. She had 9 for breakfast instead of 10, and she had 6 again for lunch. So if our answer was 16 when she had 10 and 6, and she had 1 less on Monday, what would that make 9 plus 6? You got it? Yeah, it's 15, right? 10 plus 6 is 16, which means 9 plus 6 is 15 because you have 1 less. And you can use this visual model of the number rack to help you out as well. You have the 9 on top, 6 on bottom, and you can add on. So remember, if you're still not sure, always add on, taking your biggest number. So we have 9, and we're going to add 6. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You got it. Good job, guys. All right, let's compare the last 2 combinations we just solved. So we just talked about this. What do you observe? Let's see if you were paying attention. What do you notice about these 2 problems and how they are similar and how they are different? Think about it. Yeah, so at lunch, she ate 6 fish at lunch, right? But the top numbers are a little bit different. She had 10 on the Sunday, but on Monday she had 9, so she had 1 less. And if she had 1 less for breakfast, did you notice how the answer is 1 less? Yeah. Sometimes with 9, it's really helpful to think about that number as a 10 first, because you guys all can do your math facts, 10 plus 3, 10 plus 4, 10 plus 5. You can do those quickly because you know that it's 13, 14, 15, right? If you have 9, sometimes we're like, oh, I don't know. But if you just think of that number as 10 and say 10 plus 6 is 16, you know that, right? But you only have 9, so you need 1 less, which would make that number 15. You got it. All right, guys, let's look at this one. Remember, we can take 1 bead away from the bottom and add it to the top to make 10. I like that idea. Did you hear that? I'm going to read that again. Remember, we can take 1 bead away from the bottom and add it to the top to make 10. So right now our number rack is showing us 9 on the top and 2 on the bottom. So if I slide 1 over on the top, I'm going to slide 1 away on the bottom. Let's see if it will show us that here. Oh, it's not showing us, but okay. So imagine we push that bead over on the top. That would give us 10, and we push 1 back away from the bottom, and that would leave 1 on the bottom. That would give us 10 plus 1, which is 11, and 9 plus 2 is the same. 9 plus 2 is 11. Good. All right, let's try this one. Same thing. Imagine that you're going to take 1 bead away from the bottom, and you're going to add it to the top to make 10. So we're going to add the 1 to the top and make that row 10 and take 1 away from the bottom, which would leave us with 3. And 10 plus 3, you know, is 13, which is also why 9 plus 4 equals 13. You got it, guys. Good job. All right, guys, that is it for our lesson today. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.